I am the dark and the light side of me. I know that dark place, and I know not to stay in that dark place, as I've risen up from the poison of my roots to the top of the tree, where there is light, that I am. Balancing my masculine and my feminine. Letting go of my past. Forgiving, but not forgetting. Getting hit over the head with the mobile phone was the last straw for me in that dark place of the brokenness, the pain body, separation, suffering, toxicity, breach of trust, harming each other, harming ourselves, naturalizing, normalizing everything. So it's not something that we're getting used to, or introduced to, with what's happening out there from all the old light holders, leaders, those that we look up to solve the problem. I did that in 2006, calling the whole of government on ground to solve the problem. That's still a problem, and even more so full on, coming back home and, being stopped and stopped in speaking the truth and all that. But like our ceremony in Agundurong, it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. Forgiving myself from all that I participated in that old creation story, the old journey, and to heal the masculine, the feminine aspects of myself, and the work that I've done on myself, and everything that I've done in good faith to all the light holders, from the Pope to the Queen, to the Prime Minister, to the Governor General, David Banks, City of London, the United Nations, Mother Earth delegation, in good faith. And no one was ready to step up to the mark. And as I step up to the mark and I make big calls and I bring the changes, and they said, "You're moving too fast, we want the changes, but you're moving too fast." And I said, it's out of my hands. I am the change that I'm being led in the unknown, and trusting myself, my higher self, to move through. And you'll see my videos from the beginning and in my journey, that I share my story as a guiding light, as a guiding point, and to be able to come through all of that, meeting all my shadows, my reflections in all of you, in whatever form I choose to meet my old self in. So with the brokenness and the pain and the violation and the breach of trust, even from the core family that's broken, the hit on the head from my niece, who has been violated and has had a really hard life too, like many of us. Rather than get angry, I transmuted it. And I started to turn all this shit into gold, and it took me a while to move and process it through and to be the light into the feather stick and see it for what it is and move through it as unconditional love. So I'd like to thank you all for being great teachers and all the great lessons that I've learned, and don't wish to continue the journey anymore. So it's good. I know how to protect myself. I know how to keep myself safe, and I know how to respond, and I know when not to respond, and I know when to pull my energy back, and I know not to overextend myself and give my heart freely, and be a people pleaser, and you don't earn friends that way. I think I'm happy just enjoying becoming friends with myself, and learning how to love myself, and be nice to myself, and kind and generous, and to back myself up. So my energy is precious and my time is precious, and I'm an amazing being in this human form, and I'm a beautiful woman, got a beautiful heart, and I have to learn to balance the head, the heart, and the spirit, that balance well, and I don't have to have a talk with myself about why I did that again. And obviously I didn't learn. So we go around in these old cycles until we don't want to go around that old roundabout, and it's like, oh, here's that roundabout again. Yeah, but what's different about going around the roundabout again? Is that I'm going into the roundabout in a new way, different. I'm approaching it in a new way. I'm a new perspective of who I am, and that the only one that's stopping me from having a happy, fulfilled, abundant, happy, creative, amazing life is myself. So, and that's from my tragic cycles, and that's from my toxic upbringing and ancestors. And I don't worry, my ancestors are really, really happy now. They're free as well, and they walk with me, and they love me and thank me, and I thank them too for the experience. So what do I love? What do I love to celebrate now? Celebrate good health, that I've made it through, and I didn't die along the way, get sick along the way, get hooked into an attachment that is toxic and part of my old form. I am happy about being me again, and accepting my uniqueness, and that I don't need anyone on this new journey to complete me. I'm not scared of sitting in my authentic truth and attending to me. And also making sure that in the outside world I'm giving out unconditional love and in my compassion and in my grace. Feeling so good, light in my body every day. It's a new experience. I kind of have moments every day, kind of big, as I'm expanding and my energy fields are expanding, and I'm becoming lighter, and I'm finally letting go. I wobble and I'm feeling uncomfortable, and I tell myself that it's normal. It's a normal part of the ascension, and so it's good to be finally in the last completion of breaking free out of my cocoon and expanding my wings, so I can take flight in this new adventure, in this new exploration of who I am and what am I going to explore about the many possibilities that I'm going to sing and dance in and manifest in, that I've waiting for to come in. Excuse me. So I have to kind of pull myself up and say, hey, just sit in the place and just really acknowledge and give thanks and celebration to yourself of how free your body is feeling, and that the pain and that and the old memory and the old trauma in the cells, on a cellular memory, is all leaving me. It's just like melting off me. Finally, I have let go. I've let go. Feeling really good in my heart again. Feeling good to trust and love. Trust in my love and trusting in good people. That there are good people out there, and that I will attract them in my law of attraction is the way, and that how I'm operating now, because I'm not bringing my energies down to accommodate anyone who is operating on a lower reality existence of toxicity and pain body separation cycle story. I'm not wanting to heal anyone or support anyone or change anyone. I can, even though my heart goes out, I can only give what I can give to those that is going to support them to heal themselves. Give good knowledge wisely, share it wisely, not through any textbooks or anybody else's realities, but through my own journey of healing. 'Cause we're feeling, healing, dreaming, carry me home, Majalbe, 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 Majalbe. Returning to my authentic truth, coming home to me. Oh, I'm coming home to me. not what society wants me to be, not what my family wants me to be, not what anyone wants me to be, but that I can be myself, Your Honor. That'll be all. Case closed. It's like I said to the police, and a lot of them, now singing, and they were like, "You got a lovely voice," and I'm like, "Thank you. I'm singing it up. This is where the magic happens." Beautiful. So it's not an easy thing, healing, but it's a big process. But if I can do it, you can do it too. And you can move through. For our love is a guiding light. I am a guiding light. My love is a light. The light is the love that I am. Shining bright, shining bright. As someone told me when I went to South Africa a long time ago. You didn't sell your soul. You just stopped from shining. I was really happy about that. I never sell my soul. It is sacred. Life is sacred. And all of me that I am, I get to be a really good example for the next generation, for the grannies. We leave a beautiful legacy. Not that I'm something that I'm waiting for, but that's something that I am. I am presence. The absolute truth. That cuts through the darkness. A beautiful energy. A good tower. Catalyst of change. Just through me. My presence. My truth. The work that I've done. Celebration time. Lian mabu. Kujara lian mabu. Ngajo lian mabu. Jonga lian mabu. Kujara lian mabu. You me happy spirit. We all happy spirit. Together, happy spirit, spirit God. My chakra system's all activated and cleared from the crown right down to the roots. My energy device, energetically, belongs to me to power up and mold into form my Bugarigara. My creation story. Common ground. Creation ground. Mabu Mabu. Rangi Boru. Ngai. Lightning spirit earth ground. New beginning. New cycle. New wheel. New sun disk. House of Cox. Family seat. Clan seat. House of Mana. Mind your manners. Majijinki Bora, Gondwana Bora, the Origini Crown. Amazing tool, very sacred, protected. Don't let programs in that stop you from experiencing the next evolution of us. Julian Mabu, Jungalian Mabu, Kujaralian Mabu. Right, King George, had the right to trade. CPAC Treaty. What goes up must come down, and all must be honored in absolute truth. And all you mob out there, from right up to the top, right down to the bottom of all of us, we all got to go through it.